to me, like, that is the number one thing in a local sense. And I think the Tulsa World actually does a good job at balancing theirs, but the TV stations drive me crazy. Like, I don't watch local TV anymore because they literally told me everything's happened all day long. Like, let's see, so I'm gonna flip this up, I'm gonna see, somebody was shot, well then they gave a description, well, then they found the person, okay, they're caught, cool, I don't have to watch your news. And so I think that there's a lot more kind of communicating going on from the news media, but it doesn't seem like it's very strategic. Like, I really don't think the TV understands they're not incentivizing me to watch their news, because they literally told me every single development all day long. Instead, I think that putting that energy toward more in-depth stories is probably a better use of resources. All of us that have worked in news know it bleeds, it leads. I think that's kind of a dead model, because again, you can, I mean, not to be insensitive or anything, but if there was another shooting somewhere, like, great, these days there's a shooting every day in Tulsa. I don't have to watch your news to know that. I don't have to watch the news or read the paper. And again, the paper's even better about this too. So I wish there were more TV people. But I don't, like, news isn't like now when the paper's delivered at the doorstep or whenever it comes on the air. Like, it's already been happening. So the stuff that I think goes into it has to be more substantive. I think more of the why, more of the how. I don't need to know what happened anymore. I already know what happened because they're posters all day, or people have seen it and posted on social media. So I can't imagine being a producer anymore and having to produce a 5 o'clock newscast and start with news that's 10 a.m. old, because it's so old by then. So I want to know less about what happened. I don't want to know that there was a car accident. I don't want to know that the house burned, that someone was shot. I want to be with the single mom in Comanche Park who's locking down her house every night, who is scared to let her kids play outside. So, tell me that the shooting happened, but it's a brief, it's, a short VO, but spend time 3 nights a week with the mom who's hunkered down in Comanche Park Apartments because it's so dangerous up there that her kids can't play outside. And so I want to know more about why and the who. And how many times, and I've been guilty of it in the past as a journalist, we'll run a story, we never follow up. Were they caught? Did they die? That car accident was really bad. It was really critical. We did updates 2 days in a row. Did they live? I don't know. And so that follow up too, and the why and the how, not necessarily the what. So I